So you're welcome, guys. We are continuing Alan Wake, and please smash the subscribe button. I'm just trying to grow this channel to 100 subscribers, so I would appreciate it if you do. So without any much talk, let's just get into it. Okay, there's a glitch. Okay, we're back. So I think the last time we're trying to go through this woods after the car crashed.
Well, as you can see, Wake has just found his first manuscript pages. They just sort of floated down from an unearthly light. And the manuscript is really one of our main storytelling tools in the whole thing, and one of our most important concepts in the entire game. And that stuff was actually really difficult to write because you don't have a lot of space there. You have a couple of paragraphs, and you kind of need to be able to tell a little story there.
Yeah, and I also think that the manuscript pages are a big part of the whole Alan Wake experience. While it also tells lots about the world itself, it also gives you a really deep history of different characters in the game.
Yeah, and it feels kind of natural too because we sort of made the pages a part of the whole thing. They're not just sort of random things in the sort of on the sideline, but they're actually something that's really a part of the plot because they really are the plot.
Exactly, and I especially like the idea how certain pages actually predict some events that are going to occur in the future.
Yeah, we do a lot of foreshadowing there, but it's not, we don't really do the kind of thing where we sort of, hint at something. We actually come right out and flat out, say it. Because that's sort of, we want to prove to the player that, what's written on the pages actually literally happens in the game.
Yeah, it's really cool when that happens. If somebody actually reads the page and sees how the stuff unfolds in front of him while he plays it, I think that would be really cool for somebody. And it's so bad that I actually read all the pages so I don't get that experience. But I would think that it's really cool when you actually experience it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of players are probably just going to run through and just sort of skip the pages. And that's fine, you can do that. You can play a cool action game like that. Yeah. But there's actually a lot more to the game than just the shooting.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand the need for you to say, for the video commentary to say that a lot of people went through it, but yeah, I can understand the reason why they would say that. But if you've been playing action games for as long as I have, you realize that there are a lot of hidden gems along the way, usually when you are playing games. Story mode games, single player especially.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Let's look around.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Coral Stucky. Capitio. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Why is Kawasaki here? One thing I just realized about this game is you don't have an idea what's gonna happen next. I mean, I get it. It's how mission games are supposed to be.
Out in the open, I was as good as...
It's the latest thing! Kill 2 birds in content.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Okay.
During your trying, it's the latest thing in
Yes.
proven.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello? Hello?
Of course.
You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol.
Oh wow. Okay.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Of course. We are not staying to find out.
Even though most of the enemies attack you with melee weapons, some of them are able to use ranged weapons as well. I think it's way cooler when somebody's throwing stuff at you instead of shooting. Or maybe I just got tired of that in the previous games. My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. I was dreaming. It felt real enough to make me sick.
I don't think I should do that.
The Dark Forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I
I need
had
to
get
cross.
to the gas station.
Where is this pointing me to? Okay.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Oh, nice. Flag gun. Neat. Okay. So apparently I can point my flashlight on the ground and to reveal some sort of hidden storage. Wow. That's interesting. Let me check out, see if there's something here. Okay, another manuscript. I'm guessing this is going to give me some sort of, I don't know, some sort of boost or power up along the way. But let's just wait and see.
What the hell was that?
Well, we're going to find out eventually.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Wake's newfound fear of water is a result of his plunge into Cauldron Lake. Of course, at this point in the story, he doesn't know what happened to him, he doesn't remember any of it, but you know, on some subconscious level, he knows that he's been violated, and he associates that with the water.
Okay. I meant to go that way. Let's check out what's here first. Of course, there's usually something. I hope this is not for nothing. Another manuscript.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Well, you have to show your face sometime. And I will be waiting. Obviously, I have nowhere else to go. Well, apparently I don't have infinite ammo anymore. I'll be careful how I use the ammo. Okay, there's something else. It's a stash. Okay. Okay.
Taken. They're taken.
Taken. I filled with darkness. Okay. Share. Share. Okay. Whoever keeps those batteries there, arigato gozaimasu.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Nice. 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 This is a generator, that means there should be how to turn it on. Of course.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
This seems to be the generator. Well, let's look for it, I guess.
this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
And there was light. Oh yeah, I remember one of the lights, I can replenish my health. Let me see if I can get some supplies. Another manuscript. Oh, nice. Shotgun. That's very reassuring. These creaking sounds are crazy. Okay. Okay. How do I get on? Okay. Okay. This looks like the staircase that's, well, it might look like it, but I'm sure it isn't. Right, it's under the lights.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather's absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you.
Okay.
I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. It makes an old man like me just go wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't?
I'm still trying to guess what the heck is the breathing noise, but I'm guessing they just put that effect to increase
And Toby's
its
ready?
scare meter. How scary it should get. Another manuscript.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Most of the gameplay locations we have in the game incorporate the idea of a journey into them. It basically means that we try to show where player is coming from and where he's going to as often as possible. In the beginning of episode 1, this meant that we showed the lighthouse whenever possible, and of course now we use the gas station in similar role.
Okay. Please guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and I'd really appreciate it if you make comments on games that I can try on low budget PCs. Who's coming next? Oh shit. Ah. Ah. I was supposed to dodge. Or maybe even use the shotgun.
The gas station was closer now.
Most of the gameplay locations we have in the game incorporate the idea of a journey into them. It basically means that we try to show where player is coming from and where he's going to as often as possible. In the beginning of episode 1, this meant that we showed the lighthouse whenever possible, and of course now we use the gas station in similar role.
Okay. Let's try this one more time. Who wants some? You guys are scared, huh? You better be. Let's go. Oh, I get it.
Here we can see some of the nasty names that we have. We call them flankers because they try to circle around you and stab you in the back. Though they are quite easy to take out.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference,
I want to see what this is all about.
Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun
This
kill me.
don't make me laugh.
Wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial.
What?
There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night springs.
That was actually very funny show. That was actually very funny. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, I'm about to be attacked once more.
The journey from the crash car onwards has seen a steady escalation of suspense, and now we're wrapping it up with a meeting with possessed Carl Stucky.
Vicky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
This is interesting. Yeah, I was looking for that flask. Let me just go through this area and see if I'm missing anything. Maybe like a manuscript or something, anything. Before I leave. I probably won't have to come back to this place again. Okay. I have no idea why this is lagging. I'm guessing it's going to stop soon. So my sincere apologies.
You're about to find the first TV at the gas station where we see Alan Wake raving like a lunatic. Cynthia Weaver actually talks about a similar thing later on in the game when she mentions that Thomas Zane has been talking to her from beyond and from television, and it's kind of a similar thing. Wake isn't aware of how it's happening, but that's what it is. We are thinking of Alan Wake as kind of a sum of three parts actually. Our writing, Ilkka Villis, face and body language, and Matthew Poretta's voice. And since we shot this stuff on video instead of producing it with our game engine, that's actually Alan Wake at his purest, you could say. And not coincidentally, it's also Alan Wake at his craziest.
Okay. Another manuscripts. I mean, I have to read all of them that I've picked so far at some points.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Okay.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me.
Of course she
And then
wouldn't.
She wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
But how did Chucky turn into a nightmare though? Well, that's a great starting. That's a great beginning. I think I will pause here.
Just a sprinkle stardust and a whisper.
Yeah, end of episode 1. So I think I'll stop here for now. You guys should let me know if you want a continuation. I think that horror games are actually going on me a little bit. I'm not playing Silent Hill. I know Silent Hill is one of the games that people usually talk about that is really creepy, but I'm not going to. Let me use it as a way to start with first, then we can move on to other ones. My best choice is usually action-packed, not really horror or scary. But yeah, let me know what you think. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you
Previously on Alan
in the
Wake,
next one.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
These interludes are quite important, so okay, I will stop here for now, and I'll stop here for now, and we'll continue in the next video I'll upload. Will continue from here. This is episode 2, which is Taken. Please again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really trying to grow this page to 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it if you do subscribe. Please, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one.